Hi everyone, my name is Clovis Mesumbe. Today I'll be doing a presentation on the fundamentals of cloud computing, and we'll also look at some security issues uh, in the cloud. Cloud computing is the delivery of computing services over the internet, allowing for on-demand access to a shared pool of configurable resources. It offers effective infrastructure, applications, and online storage. Cloud computing comes with a lot of benefits, like high scalability, which is the ability to rapidly scale resource provisioning up or down as needed. High availability, where resources are available in the cloud, are available and accessible when and wherever needed, with very limited chances of failure. Cloud computing also comes with a lot of flexibility, which is the ability to rapidly adjust resources and systems configuration based on needs. We also come with cost effectiveness in that um, it's pretty cost effective to use the cloud. The resource usage is on a pay as you go basis, and there's no upfront cost. There's also accessibility in that the ability to access your cloud computing services from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. Um, Comparing cloud computing and your local environment, when it comes to resource requirements, looking at the control ability to control your resources, and also network requirements. When it comes to on-premise, which is local, when it actually has a high initial investment and maintenance cost, whereas the cloud computing come with no upfront cost, especially for public cloud, and very low upfront cost for community cloud or private and hybrid cloud. When it comes to control local resources or look or on-premise environment, will have you have full control and enhanced security, and you can customize your control as needed. And when it comes to cloud computing, you have limited control because this will actually rely on cloud service provider where they have already preset controls that you have to deal with, because it's a like I said from the beginning, it's a shared pool of resources. Some of them are already pre-configured that you have limited control on how they work. When it comes to networking, local environments will have local access. You can use on a local access with no internet needed. You can use physical cable and networking components to connect your local environment. Even without internet, you can work. But when it comes to cloud computing, it's 100% dependent on the internet. Means that without the internet, you might not be able to access cloud computing services. Now we'll be looking at some cloud service models. Here we have like four service models: software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, and desktop as a service. Software as a service is where applications are hosted in the cloud and accessed via the internet. An example of that would be like using Monday.com or maybe Google Workspace or Salesforce. These are software that are there in the cloud, and you can buy the service and use them as they are. We also have platform as a service, which provide a platform allowing customers to develop, run, and manage applications without the complexity of building, maintaining infrastructure. Example would be like in AWS Cloud, we have Elastic Beanstalk. In Google Cloud, we have like Google App Engine. And in Microsoft Cloud, we have Microsoft Azure. And there's also OpenShift, which is another cloud service provider. We also have infrastructure as a service, ISS, infrastructure as a service, which is like virtualized computing resources over the internet, which provide fundamental of computing resources. Example of such infrastructure as a service providers will be Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Oracle Cloud, DigitalOcean, and many more like IBM Cloud, Alibaba Cloud, and many more. We also have a desktop as a service, which is a virtual desktop infrastructure delivered as a service, allowing users to access their desktop environment from anywhere. Example would be like VMware Horizon, or maybe Citrix desktop as a service. Um, Looking at cloud deployment models, we have public clouds. Public cloud here is cloud services offered over the public internet and available to everyone. Just like as an example will be AWS Cloud, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure Cloud, and other cloud services like Alibaba Cloud, IBM Cloud, Oracle Cloud. This kind of cloud deployment model is less secure because it is public. Then we also have private cloud, which is a cloud infrastructure which is exclusive for a single organization, providing enhanced security and control. It offers more security since it is private compared to the public cloud. They also have a community cloud, which is a shared infrastructure for a specific community, usually a group of organizations with similar needs and often of the same industry, with common concerns like security and compliance. Then we also have the hybrid cloud. The hybrid cloud here is actually a combination of both public and hybrid, public and a local cloud, where you can have your local environment and also have some components of your environment running in the cloud. For cloud to be functional, or the idea of cloud computing altogether is made possible due to virtualization. Virtualization is a technology that allows multiple virtual instances of various operating systems to run on a single physical machine. It has benefits of virtualization will be like improved resource utilization, resource isolation of applications, and simplified management. Virtualization also allows for resource isolation for more efficient use of resources. It reduces the cost of IT infrastructure. It can simplify disaster recovery planning. It can allow for rapid scalability, enhance security to protect data and privacy, and allows for more flexibility in managing IT resources. We also have a service-oriented architecture. Service-oriented architecture is actually the technology that makes it possible to use different components, different individual components, different isolated components of a technology to work together as a unit. To work together as a unit on a particular to as a unit to on a particular application. Service-oriented architecture is like an architecture pattern that allows different self-contained units of software designed to communicate over a network, promoting usability, interoperability to complete a specific task. Example of service-oriented architectures in AWS would be like using Amazon S3 service for storage, using Amazon DynamoDB for database access, and using Amazon Lambda for serverless function, where all these three services can come together, can be combined together to work as to can be combined to create a desired application functionality. The benefits of this service-oriented architecture will be that it facilitates integration of different services and applications in a cloud environment. Cloud computing also actually can have some security issues. It's easy to easy to be attacked. It is prone to be attacked, like with attacks like data breaches, account hijacking, denial of services attack, compliance and legal issues. Also have insider threats and social engineering like phishing and vishing and all of that. Cloud environments can be more vulnerable due to shared resources and multi-tenancy, especially with the public cloud. But however, there are some mitigating factors or mechanisms that can be put in place to increase overall cloud security, like implementing strong access control, like role-based access control, and using technologies like multi-factor authentication for access, using encryption, and also user training users to be able to identify vulnerabilities and like phishing and avoid them, and also enhance monitoring and others. So looking at storage and legal or privacy issues that comes with cloud computing, we have like when it comes to data storage, considerations for data residency, data backup and recovery. These are challenges that might come with storage in the cloud. Um, Data ownership and control. The organizations need to ensure that they retain ownership of their data and have the right access to retrieve it at any time. Legal issues that come with cloud computing might be compliance with regulations such as General Data Protection Regulation GDPR, which apply to EU nations in Europe, and Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act HIPAA, which applies to health data in the United States to ensure data protection and privacy. Privacy issues, consent and data processing of personal data, particularly in jurisdictions with strict privacy regulations. Cloud computing also comes with also mandates breach notification requirements, where organizations in some countries or in some environments may be legally obliged to notify affected individuals in case of any breach of private data. Um, some references for this presentation are here, or we can go through these links to get a better understanding. Thank you very much.